Hey guys, welcome to week 1, day 3 of our 6-week challenge. And today is going to be a weighted workout. So as promised, you're going to get to meet my friend Denise, and she is going to put us through a weight training circuit. And we did this workout yesterday, and trust me, it was really challenging for me because I'm not used to this kind of training. I mean, I do weight training once a week sometimes, but I'm a little lazy with it. So you'll definitely see it was a challenge for me. So if you're not used to this, just don't worry. This will be challenging for you, but just stick with it as much as you can. You can pause the workout at any time if you need more rest. And I encourage you to pause it or just, watch the exercises, write them down, and then go at your own pace, because this isn't the type of workout that you should be following along with me. You should be going at your own pace and taking breaks when you need, etc. But, just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you the entire workout. So if you want to, keep up with me, you can do that. It's totally up to you. So for this workout, you'll need a few things. You'll need a stability ball or like a yoga ball. You'll need a chair, something to step up onto. We're not doing any jumps, we're just stepping up. And you'll also need some dumbbells. So I used a set that was, I think, 8 pounds, another set that was 12 pounds, and then I also used my 20-pound kettlebell. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, just to stress, just go at your own pace, pause the video, and yeah, you'll do just fine. You don't need to get warmed up because Denise is gonna take us through the warm-up together. So just grab some water and grab your equipment, and I'll see you in a second. Hey guys, so welcome to week 1, day 3 of our 6-week challenge. So as promised, here's my friend Denise of prestigefit.ca. And she's got a really awesome personal training business here in town, and you can check her out at www.prestigefit.ca, or her Facebook page is prestigefit, or Instagram. So she's going to take us through a weightlifting circuit, and first we're going to do a warm-up. So Denise,
okay guys, we're going to start with 6 mobility drills to get Christine's body moving properly, and then we're just going to do 1 stretch for her hip flexors to make sure when she's squatting that everything is tracking properly. So we're going to start with a light plate here. This one's just 3 pounds. You can use a dumbbell, medicine ball, or a plate like this. And Christina's just going to do a side-to-side motion with this. Both feet should be facing straight forward. And from here, you're going to turn the left hip towards the wall over here, and shoulders coming up, arms coming up through the side. Get mobility through the shoulder, just like that. You can do 8 on each side. Both feet facing straight forward. Good. And the right foot is just going to stay facing forward. So you want to keep this right foot stable. Good. Turning the hip towards the wall. Awesome. And 3 more. So for this part of the warm-up, we're just making sure that there's good mobility through her shoulders and through her hip. And other side, starting with both feet facing directly forward, pointing towards the wall in front of you. Good. And the right foot rotates. And last 2. And the next mobility drill that Christine's going to do is knee to wall. This is to warm up the ankle mobility. I'm just going to step right over here, toe close to the wall, and getting lots of mobility through here. You should get about 1.5 feet from the knee back towards the wall. Just warming up ankle mobility, moving fairly fast through that one. Toe right up to the wall. Good. The dresser.
like this?
Yep, all the way back. Just try not to whack the dresser with your knee. Not good for your knee.
That's why I'm bruised everywhere. Oops. 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's switch. Good. Excellent. Let's get you to lay down on the floor there, Christine. The next exercise we're going to do is for thoracic spine mobility. We're going to use, here we're using the foam roller. You can use a pillow or a yoga block, whatever you might have, just to support the top knee. Knee is going to rest down on the pillow or foam roller. One hand forward, other hand on top. And from here, you're just going to move the shoulders with the thoracic spine. We're going for mobility through the thoracic spine. So arm comes up and all the way over, moving through the thoracic spine, all the way over. Christine is a little bit tight through here. So right now, good, that's better. Excellent. We'll do about 8 of these on each side.
Actually feels pretty good.
Yeah, it's a nice stretch through the spine. These mobility exercises just help to make sure that the body is moving properly during a weightlifting workout, which is really important anytime you're adding any load. Good, then you can switch sides.
Yeah, this side is tighter.
Just bring the hips a little bit closer to alignment. Yeah, your body's straight. Good. Maybe a little bit tighter this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Opposite.
Next mobility exercise we're going to do is a lateral lunge with forward press. So we're just stepping to the side, lunging with the right leg, pressing whatever you're using for about 3 pounds forward in front. Let's do 8 on each side.
Like this?
Perfect form. Awesome. Two more. Good. And for the next one, I'll just get you to face the wall over there so you can see the sliding look in the camera. Just face the wall that way. Oh. Perfect. Good. Awesome. And her knee is staying behind the toe there. Good form.
She says I have good form, guys.
And 2 more.
Okay.
Awesome. And step back lunge. You don't need to wait for this one. You're just stepping straight back into a lunge.
Okay.
You know what to do? Good?
Yeah, I think so. Just like this?
Perfect.
Okay.
So you want to move through these drills fairly fast to make sure your heart rate is getting up while you're doing them.
Yeah, I can feel my heart rate coming up a little bit.
Switch. It's not as important to get yourself as you get your heart rate up quite as much as when you're doing the high intensity stuff that you usually do with Christine. But you do want to get your heart rate up a little bit and just make sure that there's blood flowing through your entire body and warming up each joint individually, which is what we've been doing. Good. And the last mobility drill we're going to do is a single leg deadlift with reach, standing on one foot, going straight forward, reaching the weight forward, and coming up on one leg, lengthening through the body.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm kind of wobbly on this
Perfect.
one.
That's all right. Working on your stability is part of the exercise. So you may find that you do fall from side to side like Christine's doing here. That's okay. Just fight through it. Let yourself fall to the side and just come right back into it. Last one. And you'll probably find that you have more balance from either left to right. Looks like Christine might have a little bit more balance on the left.
I know, I do. It's weird. I was assuming the right one because I'm right-handed, you know, but
A lot of people assume that, and it's actually the opposite, because most of your load will always go through the left side, while you do all of your fine work with the right side. So you end up with more balance on the side that you put more load through, which is going to be your left if you're right-handed.
Okay.
All right. And the last thing we're gonna do is just quick hip flexor stretch. So you're just gonna come forward on one knee and just lunging forward, feeling a nice stretch right through the groin. And hold that for about 30 seconds on each side. Good. You can actually drop that back knee down if you like. Just pushing forward. You should be feeling a nice stretch through here. Good. So I'm going to be holding a stretch for at least 30 seconds. Anytime you're doing a stretch, if you can do more, if you have the time, that's even better. If you have any muscles that are really tight anywhere, you do want to make sure you're stretching them before you're lifting any weights. Yes. And switch.
I've been trying to do this because in yoga I want to train myself to do the splits eventually. And this is like one of the starting poses for it.
Those new hips. Yeah. Going to be hypermobile to your hips.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to teach myself how to do scorpion pose. We'll see how that goes.
All right, and you can stop that one. Okay guys, it's time to start the workout. So today we're going to start with, we've got 3 circuits that we're going to run through today. Each circuit we're going to do 3 exercises, anywhere from 12 to 15 reps depending on the exercise. I'll guide you through that, and I have the wrong piece of equipment here. We're going to start with a front-loaded squat. Thank you. Okay, so I'm actually just going to hand this straight over to you, Christine. I'm going to guide you through the front-loaded squat. So for a front-loaded squat, it's just basically a regular squat with a front load opposed to a back load. Christine's going to bring her feet a little bit closer together. You want your feet to be a tiny bit closer together. Good. You want your feet to be shoulder width apart, which she's right there now. And toes slightly flared, which she's doing. She should just be slightly turned out. Now as she comes through, starting a squat, pulling back through the hips and before you allow the knees to collapse down. And squeezing the glutes as you come up. Good. Back. Perfect. And she's got a perfect squat right now.
Yes. How many reps?
We're going to go for 15 reps. Okay. And one little adjustment I'm going to make, just being conscious that you are pulling back before you allow the knees to collapse. Right now you're pulling back and collapsing the knees at the same time. So if you just feel your hips come back, come back, come back, you will feel your glutes fire a little bit more, and then allow yourself to come down. Good.
Yeah, I can actually feel that more.
Yeah, so you're going to get a lot more booty work out of it.
Yes!
Back, and then...
That's my favorite.
There we go. And if you're able to, just try to come right down to 90. There we go. All the way back. Good. A tiny bit too deep there. We just past 90.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect. Just before the tailbone tucks under, we don't want you going into that range for this particular exercise. Good. Let's do 3 more. Awesome. You can set the level down.
Okay.
Next exercise we're going to do is for the chest, core, and glutes. We're going to come onto the stability ball and do a single arm chest press. Just want to be laying on a stability ball so that your neck, head, and shoulders are supported. We've got about a 12-pound weight here. So you're just going to bring the hips up a tiny bit, squeeze the glutes, strong core. You can either have one hand on the hip here supporting, or if you're stable enough, bringing it straight up, opening up the elbow, good, and pressing the dumbbell straight overhead. Good. You're just going to bring the dumbbell so it touches the hand, good. Just making sure that you're bringing it forward. And Christine's actually going a little bit too deep through the elbow here. We just want to go to about there. This isn't a very heavy weight, so it's unlikely that you would hurt your shoulder. But as the weight gets heavier, you don't want to be going far past the range of motion. It's not good for the front of the shoulder. Let's do 2 more. And just squeeze the glutes, bring the hips back up. Just want to be conscious through this exercise that you're keeping your hips up, squeezing the glutes, making sure you're getting a little bit of glute work out of this one too.
Yeah, I can definitely feel
Down.
it.
Good. And switching sides.
Oh yeah.
Good. And again, just watch your shoulder range of motion. Perfect. more here. Hips up, squeeze the glutes. Good. Hips up a little bit more. Strong glutes, strong core. You want to get full body work here, not just the chest. Last one. Good. Next exercise we're going to do is a plank row. Again, we want to be working the core as well as the back during the row portion. So for the plank row, the idea here is that you can keep your hips completely stable, not allowing any tilting. You're just going to row the dumbbell up, passing it from side to side. Legs are going to be wide, feet wide, to add a little bit more stability. Good. Christine's doing pretty good here. She is getting a little bit of tilting through the hips. So what you're aiming for is that you're able to lock the core and maintain full stability through the hips. And that strength does come with time.
Yeah, this is hard.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Good. So you can see that she is actually shifting through here. That's okay. That is something that you want to try to avoid. But it will probably happen with most people watching this video right now. You're not going to hurt yourself, but you just want to try to lock the core. Good. And one more. And Christine, if you don't mind, I just do want to demo what it looks like when there's no shifting through the hips. Okay. So if anyone's able to do it. Okay, so wide feet, coming into plank position, locking your core, squeeze the glutes, rowing the dumbbell straight up. No movement through the hips. Back and forth.
I thought that's what I was doing.
So as you guys probably noticed,
Yeah.
Christine was just coming up like that, and that's okay. All right. That was one time through the first circuit. You're gonna go through that one 3 times.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yep.
All right, back to front loaded squat. Good, really good form here. You can see she's a lot more warmed up from the first round. Squat's looking cleaner. Two more. Good, back into chest press. Again, moving through these exercises fairly quickly. Keep the heart rate up, get a little bit sweaty. This is a full body workout, so there's no need to rest in between sets. There we go. Unless you need to for a sip of water. Bring the hips up, squeeze the glutes, good.
You really have to concentrate on
Yeah,
everything
you do.
during this.
That's why I have a job. Two more. And switch sides. Good. Just try not to switch the dumbbell right over top of your face. You should actually let go of it. You don't want to lose any teeth.
Good tip.
Squeeze the glutes, hips back up. Good.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than doing it on the bench, right? Like,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so this adds just a lot less stability when you're doing it on the ball here. You're having to use your hips and core,
Mhm.
glutes, to keep your body in the tabletop position. Two more. Getting a lot of cross lateral work through the core right now, as she's holding the weight to one side and pressing only on the left or right side. All right, back to plank row.
Okay, I'm really gonna try to not move my hips this
All right,
time.
just when you get up into the position,
Mhm.
before you start the row, just
Yeah.
squeeze the glutes, lock your core together, exhale, really brace the core right through here. Good.
Mhm.
You're nice and solid, core is braced. Good.
Ah.
Awesome. Awesome. Good.
That was so hard.
All right. So it's okay if you can't get through the whole set with perfect form. Like I said, this isn't going to hurt you if you're not doing it 100%. But if you can fight for it, really brace the core, squeeze the glutes like Christine's doing right now, you are going to build a lot of strength. The heavier that dumbbell is, the harder it's going to be to keep the hips from tilting. Nice. Good.
How many more?
You've got quite a few more. You're at 8 right now. Good. This is 10, so that's just 5 on each arm. Let's go for 6 more. You can do this.
Okay.
You've got this. 6. Good. You got this, Christine. 4. Nice. The last 2. You can do it. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, sore core tomorrow. Work. All right, straight back into our front-loaded squat.
I'm just drawing myself out now.
Awesome. So it just takes a little bit of focus, and you can usually get through the first few reps at least with perfect form. And from there, feet are a tiny bit narrower, a little bit closer together.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Good.
Weightlifting's always so sneaky, like it, you get all sweaty and tired and it like sneaks up on you because you're not like jumping or, you know.
It's true. It still takes a lot of oxygen recruitment to be lifting the weights, so your heart rate will get up a lot, you will be sweating a lot as long as you're lifting correctly and with enough weight. And 2 more. Makes a difference too that this isn't your primary style of training.
Mm-hmm.
Usually more into the high intensity stuff. You guys can watch Christine take me through a high intensity workout Monday. Then you can watch me.
Then it'll be payback time.
She's a high intensity girl. There you go. Just turn it out. There we go. Bring the hips up, squeeze the glutes, good. 4 more. These last 2. Hips up, squeeze the glutes, good. 1 more. And make sure you pass it just low over your chest and over your face. Good.
Yeah, I'm not working at a dental office anymore, so.
Back up, good, keep the glutes squeezed. 3 more. Good, last one. Awesome, 1 more set of the plank row. We're gonna go for 16 reps, that's 8 on each arm.
Oh my God.
You got this. Okay. Good. So just remember before you start, squeeze the glutes, lock the core. Good, really bracing your core.
I'm shifting again.
It's okay, you're actually not shifting too much. You're pretty solid right now. It's a tiny bit of a shift, but not too badly. Just notice Christine's feet are fairly wide. That's exactly what you want. It's going to give you a larger base of support to avoid the shifting. As you get stronger, you can bring your feet a little bit closer together. I think I might have lost count. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Almost halfway. You got this. Speed it up a little bit if you want to get it over with. As long as you're getting nice clean rows here. That's 8. 9. Good. 10. Nice. 6 more. You got this. Keep it up. You can do this. 5. 2 more. For these last 2, I want you to really brace your core. Solid form here. 1 more. 1 more. Good. Nice.
Jesus.
Well done.
Trying to kill me.
All right, that was the first circuit done. Just gonna give Christine a few minutes rest here. We're gonna start the second circuit now. We've got 3 exercises again. You've got an exercise for the lower body, an exercise that is primarily for the back, core, and then one for the chest and core as well.
All right.
See you in a few minutes.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna start circuit 2 here. So the first exercise is a pendulum lunge. You're going to be on 1 foot, pivoting back, or going forward and back, staying on the 1 foot. So you're gonna start from here, forward lunge, keeping the left foot on the ground, all the way back into back lunge. Just back and forth for 10 reps. So when you're doing the back lunge, you want to be pressing through the left heel, squeezing the left glute. When you're forward, you're going to be pushing through the right heel, squeezing the right glute. All right.
I'm using a weight for this or no?
Actually, yes, you are.
Okay.
Using a 20-pound kettlebell.
Okay.
There you go.
Shouldn't have said anything.
So we're going to go for 10 on each leg. Good. All the way back. Awesome. Pressing through the heel of each foot, making sure you're squeezing the glute. Right now to your left glute and over to the right glute. Good. And just try to have a nice soft foot landing each time. Control the foot down.
Sorry.
Like a cat. I don't want to hear your feet hit the ground.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Good.
No.
All right, that's all right. You've got good control there. We'll blame it on the noisy shoes.
How many more?
Actually, let's go 5 more. Full rep is there and back. So it ends up feeling like 20 lunges here.
Oh, it's burning.
Okay, let's go forward and back for 1 more. I'll try to be a little bit more conscious of counting this time for you. All right, switch feet. Okay, so we're gonna go for 10 reps. 1 full rep is forward and back. Good. That's 1. Have you done this exercise before in your videos?
Yeah, I have actually.
Okay, cool.
Not with a weight though.
Okay. Good. So Christine's doing pretty good here. You just want to be conscious of your forward lunge. You're not allowing the knee to lunge over top of the toes, and she's doing really well here and staying behind the toes. And during that back lunge, just be careful not to hit your knee to the ground. Can get a little bit dangerous. Nice, 2 more. Good, last one. Excellent. Nicely done. All right, we've got a stability ball pullover. This is for the lats. Again, laying shoulders and neck on the ball. And hand Christine the kettlebell for this one, 20-pound kettlebell. I'm going to start with the kettlebell straight up overhead. Hips are up, glutes squeezed, good. And she's just going to lower the kettlebell to behind her head, moving through the shoulder and not at the elbows. Good, and all the way back up. So as soon as she moves at the elbows here, she's using her triceps, and right now we're trying to focus on her lats, right down each side of her back. So just pumping the lats to pull that kettlebell up overhead. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry, I'm going to be too long. 4 more. So this is a 20-pound kettlebell. It's just bordering on a little bit too heavy for Christine. Last 2. So if you're a little bit stronger, you can stick with the 20-pound kettlebell. If you feel like you just need a little bit lighter weight, that's okay. Drop it down to about 15 pounds. All right, next exercise we have is a push-up to pike using the stability ball. Christine's feet, just the fronts of her shins, are going to be on the stability ball. Good. In a push-up position, strong core. Good, nice push-up. And rolling the ball in. So with this exercise, you just want to make sure that as you roll the ball in, the shoulders stay tracking right over top of the wrists. They definitely are with Christine. She's getting chest work here with the push-up, core work through the whole exercise. Rolling the ball in for the core.
If someone can't do a full push-up, what should they do?
So if you can't do a full push-up, let's do one more like this, and then I'll have you modify this, Christine.
Okay.
You can just walk your hands back, allowing the ball to come up onto your knees. Walk your hands back, and now you're on a knee push-up. That's okay.
Okay.
So the knees are now on the ball, so you're
Yeah.
basically in a kneeling push-up.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to make it a little bit more of a shoulder exercise, a little bit less chest, but it does make it easier. Okay, and just try to keep the shoulders over top of the wrists. There you go. Good. Nice.
Okay.
Two more. Let's do two more. Keep those shoulders over the wrists. Good, last one. Nice work. Awesome. Good, straight back in the pendulum lunge.
Oh,
That's a tough one.
yeah.
Just be careful of your knee there. It's my knees on the floor. And if you're able to, just try to not tap the foot down in the middle. You do want to try to keep the foot gliding straight through. Good. Just really challenges your balance. No rest in between. Good. Three more. It's three. Two. Good, last one. Good, and switch. Awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
I need a break.
Yep. That's why you're doing this 30-day challenge.
That's right. 6-week challenge.
Again, just try not to step down in the middle if you can.
Right.
Good. That's three. Four. Two more. Last one. Nice. We'll go back to a pullover, and I'm just going to drop Christine's weight down a little bit on this one. She was struggling a little, and you don't want to hurt your shoulders or pullover. So we're just going to go to a dumbbell. And I'll just show you when you're holding a dumbbell for a pullover, you just want to be holding the dumbbell. If you just imagine making a triangle with your hands like this and holding it up overhead. And that just allows the dumbbell to pivot nicely in your hands. Good. Excellent. Hips up. Good. And straight back. Good. Using the last overhead. Nice. Four more. Oh, a little bit too far there.
Okay.
Sorry. Right to there. 1 more. right, push-up to pike.
Oh, the dreaded push-ups.
Over 10 of these.
Okay.
Good. Solid core here, nice. You can see Christine's core is really solid right now. There's no bowing in her lower back. That's what we want to keep through her form here. Nice, that's 3. Nice. 6. You've got 4 more. You can do this. Last 4. Good. Good. Last 2. Still keeping it together pretty good. It's okay, just and rest. You can stop.
Okay.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm seriously dripping with sweat. Okay, last round of these dreaded exercises.
You guys aren't gonna want me to come back.
Yeah. So change in schedule, guys. No more weight training. Just kidding.
Just try to be careful with that knee. Just getting these into the ground. If you are struggling a little bit with keeping your knee from hitting the ground, just put a yoga mat underneath your knees.
How many more?
2 more. Good, 1 more. Last one, forward and back. Good, and switch. Last time with this exercise.
Yay. Oops.
Okay, 2 more after this one. Nice. Good, last one. Awesome. Nicely done. Last time you done. You're welcome. Get back on the ball. Here for this last round with the ball, I was just noticing on your last set, your head was not quite supported enough, so you just want to make sure your head is actually on the top of the ball.
Like this?
Yeah, that's better. This ball that Christine's using is actually a tiny bit too small, so just be aware of that. The form might look slightly different if you have the right size ball for yourself. Good. That one's better.
We should do this workout again on the last week and
See the difference?
yeah.
Three more. And last one. Good. And into push-ups to pike.
Oh,
We're just gonna go for 8 this time, push-ups.
but if you can do more, by all means, do it.
3 more. Good. Last one here. Nice. Good. That's where I want you at the end. I should have done one more pike there, but that's okay.
Oh. I cheated.
Right. That's all the way through the second circuit. We've got one more circuit to go, 3 more exercises, 3 times each. So a little break, have some water, and we'll be right back at it.
Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're on to circuit 3 now. We've got 3 exercises. The first exercise has 3 different phases to it. It's a step up, balance, curl, and overhead press. So we've dropped the dumbbells down to a lighter weight. We've got 10 pounds, probably 9 pounds here on these dumbbells right now. So we'll just have Christine go through the exercise to show you here. Stepping up, balance on one leg, curl the dumbbells up, and press overhead. Good. And back down. Perfect. And that's 1 rep, going for 10. Good. You are going to struggle with your balance a little, that's okay. Fight through the balance, there's lots of muscles that are having to work here. Keep you up there. If you fall to the side, just come right back into it. Good, form is really good here.
My arms are not used to this.
Yeah, so I would drop the dumbbells down, pressing anything more than 10 pounds up overhead for 20 reps would be pretty intense. Don't want to be doing that, not good for the shoulders, unless you're a pretty heavy lifter, which I don't think most of the viewers here are. 2 more?
Yeah.
Good, 1 more. Switch it up. Really good balance here. Just as I say that.
Yeah. My arms. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through 3 sets of this.
Okay, we drop the reps down if you need to.
Okay.
Just finish the first set fully. Four more.
Okay.
Got this. Last 2. Nice. Good work. And set them down. Alright, give Christine a quick little rest here. I'm just going to demo with a tricep dip before she goes into it. So for a tricep dip, you want to bring your hands nice and close together. So this bench is okay for this. You want to have your hands close to your hips. Feet can be straight. We'll move the heels in if you need it to be a little bit easier. You're going to keep your elbows going straight back. Chest open, shoulders back, straight down. All the way to the floor if you're able to. So things you want to avoid just as you come up, having the hips come forward. You're no longer using your triceps if you're doing that. Just walk the heels in if you need it to be a little bit easier. Elbows going straight back.
How many reps of this?
Let's go for 10.
Okay.
As you fatigue, if you can't get to 10, just walk the heels in.
Okay.
It's a little bit too close to the bench, you don't actually touch it. Good. Nice. Stretch the hips back a little bit. There we go. Nice.
more.
4 more. You can do this. 4. 3. Okay, good. Keep going. Just modify it. Last 2. All the way up. Full extension. Good. 1 more. Nice. Good work.
Oh.
All right. Last exercise in the circuit is a little bit more high intensity. It's basically a burpee style exercise. It's going to have a row on each side with a push-up and an overhead press with a kettlebell. Christine looks thrilled about this. So we're going to do 4 on each side.
Okay. Do you want to just write that down for me so I know?
Yeah.
Okay. So push up.
Yep, starting with a push-up. Good. Rowing the kettlebell. Good. Good. Jumping the feet all the way in. Awesome. Grab the kettlebell and press it straight up over there. Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just going to do 4 on each side. It's a heavy kettlebell. This one will really get your heart rate up. You're working your whole body here. Good. Other side now. Good. Press it up. Awesome.
All right.
Good. Over the left for a press. Good.
Okay, round 2.
All right, second time through, guys. Back to step up balance curl to overhead press. I'm gonna really feel these presses now. Four more. Last one.
One more.
One more. And rest, and if you can, go straight into the other leg if you can.
No, I need to rest.
All right, have a little rest.
I think I need some more dumbbells so I can use lighter ones.
Yeah, it's 20 reps at that weight. It's a decent amount. All right, there we go.
Is that 5?
That's 5. 5 more. one. Awesome. Set them down. The tricep dips next.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the easier version this round.
Sounds good. Walking the heels in a little bit. Keeping your back straight. Good. 3 more. Last one. Excellent. All right. Got 4 burpees here.
There's no other side.
There we go. Good. 2 more. This is one of my favorite kind of burpees to be doing when you're comboing everything together. Other arm.
Okay.
Right.
Back to the right arm.
Yeah.
Last one.
Good. Last one here. All right. Excellent. Awesome. And rest. Good. One more time through the circuit.
Thank God.
Last round, guys. You're done after this. Stretching.
Just get some water. I don't want to do this anymore.
One more set. You can do this. One more round through. Push through to the end. This is when it really counts. Right when you're exhausted. Put that last little bit in. Halfway on the side.
Whoa.
Three more. Last one. Awesome. Switch sides.
All right, 10 more, and then we're
Last
done.
10.
Thank God.
Just as we're getting near the end of the workout here, I just want to mention a few things. If you're not used to lifting weights this much, you might be pretty sore tomorrow and over the next couple of days. So a couple of things I recommend. Lots of protein. It doesn't need to come from a meat source, of course. Both Christine and I are vegan, as you know. Just making sure that you're complementing your proteins, getting lots of protein in to help repair the muscle. An Epsom salt bath can also help with muscle soreness before you go to bed tonight. And lots of stretching and foam rolling. We got 2 more or 1 more?
I think 2 more.
2 more. All right. Last one.
Holy, my arms are going to be crazy sore tomorrow.
Epsom salt bath.
Okay. What is it about Epsom salts? Do you know? Does it do something?
It does. I don't have a good explanation for you right now.
Should look it up.
Yeah, I know I should too.
Holy cow. My arms aren't going to do anymore. Okay.
Last one. Awesome. 1 more set of 4 burpees and then you're all done and stretching.
Yay!
Let's get these over with.
Yes.
Good. Nice. Last 2.
Whoa.
We'll get to the end here. Let's push through. No rest. Let's get this done. Good.
Right? Yeah.
1 more now. Last exercise of the day. Just over to the left. Nice, Christine. Awesome.
Yay!
Awesome. Nicely done. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Okay guys, so that's it. Hope you liked it. I didn't really like it very much. Kind of hate you right now. So maybe you could just show us some quick stretches that we could do for
Sure.
this, and then yeah, you can do it at your own pace, but just go ahead and show us what stretches.
Sure. So just a few stretches that you want to be doing for this one. You can start with just a basic quad stretch. So with a quad stretch, you just want to make sure that you're actually grabbing the ankle, not the foot. Just pulling straight up and holding for about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to run through these really quick, and you can hold them a little bit longer if you like. So that's just your basic quad stretch. Next stretch that you want to be doing is for the inner thigh. Just coming right down, pushing the glutes back, and holding a nice stretch. You should get a nice stretch right through here. Bring that one on each side. Oh. Down on the floor, you can come into a hamstring stretch. For the hamstring stretch, you just want to be stretching your arms straight up overhead, turning towards the leg you're stretching, and pushing your chest towards the toe. You don't want to be actually collapsing right over the leg. And just pulling your chest towards the toe for a bit deeper of a stretch. Get your glutes here, and cross over, cross one leg over, arm comes across, and just turning as far around as you can. Trying to keep both butt cheeks on the floor. Good. Get a bit of a lat stretch in here. We did work the lats pretty good today. You're gonna need a bench for this one. Just coming down. Elbows on the bench, hands clasped behind the back, and just pushing the elbows, pushing the body down, getting a nice stretch through the lats. You can do this for about 20 seconds, and then push the elbows into the bench, and then deep, a little bit deeper into the stretch. That'll give you a really nice stretch through the lats. And for your pecs, just using any kind of wall surface that you have there, and just stretching through. Holding for about 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Just like that. Any other stretches that you want to do, feel free. That should be all you need for this particular workout.
Okay, thank you so
You're welcome.
much.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys next week.